The CIA's Directorate of Science and Technology created the lithium-ion battery in the mid-1960s and declassified it for public sector use. Strongheart is a male German shepherd who was one of the earliest canine movie stars. Originally trained as a police dog, Strongheart served the German Red Cross during World War I. Tragically, he was burnt in an accident with a hot studio light, dying at age 11 on June 4, 1929. From 1998 to 1999, when Total Request Live's #1 song changed, 55 of those times it was from a Backstreet Boys song to an NSYNC song or vice versa. Julius Schmid arrived in New York City as a penniless, partly paralyzed German immigrant. He got a job as a sausage maker where he started selling the leftover animal intestines as condoms. He grew this into a multi-million-dollar business, eventually being named the undisputed king of condoms. Film score composer Hans Zimmer played synths in the first ever music video that was aired on MTV. It was Video Killed the Radio Star. Charlie Cox failed an audition for the Han Solo film because he got used to not making eye contact while playing Daredevil. The oldest surviving film in history is Roundhay Garden Scene, and it's from 1888. It's a 3-second film of a family in a garden. A 2022 California Supreme Court decision allowed bumblebees to be considered a protected species because they met the state's legal definition of a fish. There was a case in the United States where a person failed to pass away during an electric chair execution, and then his lawyers tried to argue that he was not gone, but that he had been executed, so that it was cruel to go through a second time. The GI piano, aka Victory Vertical, was a piano made by Steinway for the US military. Meant to be used in all kinds of theaters, it was designed to be small enough to be carried on a ship or parachuted from a plane, and to be able to cope with the humidity of the South Pacific. Baby One More Time by Britney Spears was heard by Simon Cowell, who knew that it would be a hit. He actually offered the writer Max Martin an Aston Martin car if he would give the song to his boy band, Five. Five initially began writing verses, however, Martin had promised the song to Britney. During the French Revolution, more than 4 million volumes were burnt, of which 25,000 were medieval manuscripts. The reason your mouth may feel gross after eating spinach is due to a chemical reaction called spinach teeth. Mickey Mantle, Hall of Fame CF, tore his ACL in his rookie year during the 1951 World Series. He went on to play the rest of his 18-year career on that torn ACL. The average cost of obtaining a driver's license in Germany is about €3,000 or 3,300 US. The total includes fees for authorities and exams, learning materials, driving lessons, and tuition.